We are almost getting to our time for the webisode. But before we go, I want to dive into the thrift district. If a
Okay.
person needs your help, how does the process looks like and how they can reach you out?
Okay. So the best way to contact me is either through my email,
Okay.
which is stephanie@thriftthedistrict.com,
Mm-hmm.
or to DM me on my Instagram. And my Instagram is at Thrift the District.
Right.
And once somebody reaches out, or you can also fill out the form on my website. There's like a little pop up that says like, "Hi, would you like some help?" And then you can reach out to me there. But the next step would be I would set up a free consultation with that person.
Uh-huh.
So either we do it over Zoom or we do it in person if they live locally.
Okay.
So sometimes, like for example, I just met with somebody earlier this week and we got a coffee and we just chatted and I learned more about like how I could help them, what their style goals are, like what they do for a living, and if they go into an office or they stay home, if they're a parent and they need to like be ready to chase after their toddler on the weekend or whatever.
Right.
I get a lot more information from them. I tell them about my services, what I offer,
Mhm.
and that's what I explained to you earlier. It's either a service called the closet refresh, which is like going through the entire closet, shop your closet, which is where we put outfits together with things they already own, or what I call personal thrifter, which is when I go thrift for them and bring them the stuff that I found for them.
Nice.
And then we decide which services they're going to take advantage of. So either like one service or if they want to do a bundle, and then we schedule the appointment and I come over, and depending on the service, we dive in. I usually give them a little bit of homework to do before I arrive, which consists of a collaborative Pinterest board
Okay.
so that we can have like inspiration photos to go off of.
Nice.
And I ask them to come up with 2 to 3 style words
Okay.
to use as a guide. So, like, some people come up with like approachable or quirky
Hmm.
or colorful
Okay.
or professional. And so they have these words that we use as our guiding light
Mm-hmm.
when we're working together. So, if we're putting an outfit together, for example, then we take a look at the style words and we say, like, is it hitting those words? And if it is, then it's probably an outfit that is going to work for them
Right.
and make them feel confident and make them feel like they're expressing themselves. And if it's not hitting those words, then we should try something else.
And how long does this whole process look like?
It just depends on which services that they choose to take advantage of. So
Okay.
let's say somebody wants to do all 3 services.
Okay.
The closet refresh, I typically ask people to give me like 3 to 4 hours of their time
Okay.
to go through their entire closet.
Uh-huh.
And it just depends on the person. Some people have not that many clothes and it might take like an hour and a half. And then some people have a lot of clothes and it might take 2 sessions of 4 hours. So, it just depends. Yeah, because, in our culture, consumption is just part of it, right? Like we're constantly buying things. So a lot of people have a lot of clothes.
Yeah.
And I think part of my work with my clients is to show them that they really don't need that much stuff, because it's I think that's part of why they might be having a hard time getting dressed, is because there are too many options and there's decision fatigue. So some of my work is just education on like less is more.
Wow. I remember I had one of the stylists before on the webisode, and she told me that she spent 5 days, 12-hour shift with one customer
Yeah.
to rebuilding their wardrobe.
Yeah, I've done
Uh,
that before too.
oh, wow.
Yeah, I had a client once who their adult kids were like out of the house and they were going to be downsizing,
Okay.
and they had several closets just filled with clothes. So I think I went over like once a week for 3 hours each time for probably like 4, maybe 5 weeks.